Welcome to Telugu Tales Explored, where we dive into fascinating Telugu stories that capture our imagination. I'm Vikram, and today we're discussing Pisachi Parinayam, or Demon Marriage, a captivating horror comedy romance by Lucky Reddy.
And I'm Priya. I'm really excited about today's story, Vikram. Pisachi Parinayam asks a compelling question. What happens when someone who fears demons end up marrying one? Talk about facing your fears head on.
That's exactly the premise, Priya. From what we've gathered, the story takes place in a fantastical world where demons or Pisachis have their own kingdom. The protagonist finds themselves in an unexpected marriage with a demon, creating both terrifying and humorous situations.
What's fascinating is how the author, Lucky Reddy, has built this demon world. These Pisachis appear human-like but have hidden wings on their backs that allow them to fly like birds. Some can even transform into various animals at will.
Yes, the world building is quite intricate. The story introduces us to characters like Hamsa Mohini, the beautiful queen of the Pisachi world, who rules because the king is bedridden. There's also Mohan Marudu, a demon prince, who falls for Hamsa's beauty but is rejected by her, triggering his ego and pride.
What struck me is how the demons are portrayed with complex personalities. They're not just evil creatures, but have hierarchies, relationships, and social structures. Hansa Mohini, for instance, uses her powers for the benefit of her kingdom, rather than for destruction.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Mohan Marudu represents a more self-serving character, using just 30% of his powers for good and the remaining 70% for his own interests. He treats many in his kingdom as slaves, showing the contrast between good and evil even within the demon world.
This story seems to blend horror, romance, and comedy in a unique way that's characteristic of Telugu storytelling. There's a delightful tension between fear and attraction, making readers wonder how a relationship with a supernatural being might unfold.
What I appreciate about stories like Pisachi Parinayam is how they use supernatural elements to explore very human emotions: fear, love, rejection, and the abuse of power. Even in a world of demons, we see reflections of our own society.
Exactly. And it plays with the classic theme of not judging a book by its cover. While some Pisachis might look frightening or have dangerous powers, characters like Hans Mohini show that goodness can exist in unexpected forms.
The story's premise also creates wonderful opportunities for character growth. Imagine overcoming your greatest fear by falling in love with it. There's something deeply symbolic about that journey.
I wonder how the marriage affects the human protagonist. Do they gradually understand the demon world better? Do they discover supernatural abilities of their own? These fish-out-of-water scenarios often lead to both humor and profound character development.
Those are great questions, Priya. And I think that's what makes stories like Pisachi Parinayam so engaging. They take us on unexpected journeys that challenge our perceptions of what's possible in relationships and in ourselves.
Lucky Reddy has created something that taps into universal fears while adding uniquely Telugu cultural elements. It's a reminder of how regional literature can offer fresh perspectives on themes that resonate with all of us.
As we wrap up, I would encourage our listeners to explore Pisachi Parinayam and other Telugu stories that might not be as widely known internationally but offer rich narrative experiences. These stories are windows into both cultural imagination and universal human experiences.
Absolutely. And we'd love to hear from you, our listeners. Have you read Pisachi Parinayam or similar Telugu stories? What did you think? Share your thoughts with us on social media using the hashtag #TeluguTalesExplored.
Thank you for joining us today on Telugu Tales Explored. Until next time, keep exploring the magical world of stories. I'm Vikram.
And I'm Priya. Thanks for listening.